your blood yesterday. This is your blood today. This is your blood forever. I close my eyes the way I feel like no one cares. I shut my doors, darkness say yes, conquer light. I choose the voice that say our hope is down. Be chased out of your presence as the serpent strike, living in the wilderness, a barren land. As my home, as my home, as my home. Oh Yahuwah, oh Yahuwah. Now I know, it is you all the way. Now I see, it is you all these years. Now I say, now I say, it is you all the time. It was you all these years. It was you all these years. First time to laugh in my seat of sorrow was that beautiful morning when your mercy touched me, when your love touched me, when the bright morning star shine on me, and say to me, be strong now. It's not what you feel. It's not so. Be strong now. It's not what you feel. It's not so. Neither what you feel. For you are being loved. For you are being cared for. For you are being watched for. Hey. So I stand up in worship. I stand strong now in worship. I stand firm in worship. The way it was, the way it will be, the way it was, the way it will ever be. So I stand up in worship you. Hey, I stand strong in worship you. Hey, I stand firm in worship you. In worship, oh yeah. So I stand up in worship. Now I stand strong in worship. Yes, I worship you. I stand firm in worship. Oh, I worship you. In worship, the way. I worship you. I worship your beautiful heart. Oh, Yahuwah, your heart is the place. Your soul is the place. Your feet is the place. I do my worship. I do my praises. Yeah, I do my service. Your face is the place. I do my worship. Your soul is that place. I do my praises. Your feet is the place. I do my service. I call your face a home of eternal worship. Yes, I call your soul a home of eternal worship. Yeah. I call your feet a home of eternal worship. Yes, worship.
Greetings to the 12 tribes of Yisrael scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the name of Abba Yahuwah. Shabbat Shalom, much love, and much prosperity attend your family, for you are the reason of our time like truth, because the time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, so draw nigh the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach. Just as the Malach of Yahuwah saith unto Yehukanah, the Revelator sealed not the prophecies of this book, for the time is near. Exactly what we are doing here, family, decoding end times are prophecies, signs, dreams, in preparing people by the house for the return of Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, to whom due eternally all praise, worship, honor, love, glory, wealth, power, to the glory of His magnificent Father Yahuwah the Almighty, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, the very blessed one, the very pure energy of Abba Yahuwah, the very DNA eternal of Abba Yahuwah. Oh yes, Abba Yahuwah, you have been worshipped in the temple of your handmaid, your eternal Isha, for you are my eternal Ish. I love you. Yes, I do love you, for you first love me. Alright now, this is what Yahushua HaMashiach has already said to his own body. He said the time will come when the dead shall hear his voice right at the grave, and they will come back to life. And this is the very nature of this segment. Just as the prophet Ezekiel has already said, prophesied, in Ezekiel 37, that all the army, the full house of Israel, was being slain, right in the grave. But as he speaks, the very Son of Man, they are come back to life, exceedingly great army of Abba Yahuwah. This is the very nature of this segment. To the 14 tribes altogether, we have 12 original tribes and 2 extended tribes from Yasuf, who got a double portion. So altogether, we are all 14 tribes. Number chapter 1 and Number chapter 2, you're going to see all the list of all 14 tribes over there. So this goes out in the four corners of the earth, in our land of exile, in our land of bondage, where we have been scattered. The voice of Yahushua, let it resound in the four corners of the earth, to the exiles, to the scattered ones, and let them all come back alive, just as Yahushua has already prophesied. In Yahuwah's mighty name, it is the voice of Abba Yahuwah, because Abba Yahuwah said in these last days, He's going to pour out His Ruach HaKodesh upon all flesh. That is His flesh and blood, not all flesh, okay? All right, then. Upon all flesh, your sons and your daughters, I'm going to be doing my job. Exactly what we are doing over here. Okay, this message goes out to the 40 tribes in our land of Ezra to hear the voice of Yahushua and return back to life, to where we once was, to the very glory we once, occupied in his heart. Now that we are coming back and confessing him, blessed is he who come in the name of Abba Yehovah. Hallelujah. Okay, now, like I always love to say, trumpet or sound precedes every single movement of Abba Yehovah, that which he has already said in Shemot 34, verses 10. That's what we are resounding over here. The very unique glory reserved over there. That's what we are resounding over here with the voice of trumpet, which is the very voice of Abba Yehovah. And Yehoshua is going to descend from the heavenly with the voice of the archangel Michael. All right, now to all of us, the 40 tribes, and also to the chosen Gentile. As soon as you hear his voice, harden not your heart. And the Ruach HaKodesh is going to help you, losing every hardened heart, to come to the table of Abba Yehovah. That is the nature of this segment, if there is any stay, because the table is about to be set. The covenanted table, where all issues is being addressed. That's what we want to look into today. You have an ear, as the Ruach HaKodesh said, let him that have an ear hear what he has already predicted. Okay, do you have an ear, spiritual ear, physical ear, be circumcised? All right, now, how will you know that you hear a holy and a clean voice? Therefore, if you are in line with the royal law, so the biblical Messiah said, don't even think so at all that I have come to abolish, but rather to fulfill. Until when? Until you don't see the heaven, and until you don't see this rotistic earth, the royalistic earth. Revelation 21 says, then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first one, heaven and the first earth is no more. And when you don't see it anymore, you see in Yerushalayim, paradise on earth. You don't need the royal law. But if you don't see it, therefore it's decay. So every other voice you heard said is corrupt, said is nailed to the cross. That is the dragonic voice. You need to come out from their camp, okay, and come into life. As we want to look into, let's not forget this. The signs of the last day says something very deep over here. Kindly hear.
You can't obviously believe that Watchmen, Yahoo, and Deborah did not pay me to do the intro for White It Out 4 to deceive the masses. The true Israelites are the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and Native Americans scattered throughout the earth. The Judah team has an agenda to make all the tribes Hamite. Matthew 24:4 says, to take heed that no man deceive you.
Hey guys, the gig is up. I'm not the real Jesus. As a matter of fact, the fella's name wasn't even Jesus. He had a Hebrew name. There wasn't a letter J until a few hundred years ago. With that being said, I have fooled the whole world into the biggest sham of all time. The name and identity of the real fella has been taken over by me. There are thousands of paintings of Jesus, and they don't even come close. Jesus was the creation of the Roman Catholic Church, which served to replace the real fella, who probably looked more like Morgan Freeman. But who cares? The truth doesn't matter, as long as you pay your tithes. Gotcha.
All right, now, prior to this, here I am, Revelation 12:9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent were reached back down, way, Genesis 3. I take it again. And the great dragon was cast out. Is great, okay, always knows that. Not that I'm praising this crap, but he is great in wickedness. He is great in twisting the royal law. That is why he is asking you and me, Revelation 12:9, to reach down back to Genesis 3. And remember how he did it over there, exactly the same way he is doing it over here today. He's great in cunning, crafty, smart, okay? I take it again. And the great dragon was cast at that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. Are you in this planet? If you know you live in this planet, no need to rationalize this issue, because you cannot place your whatever above the royal law at all. It's for you to humble yourself, sit down and calculate and just think it over. How weird did he deceive me? Because the royal law said he deceiveth the whole world. So that will not be your own job to figure it out where you have been deceived. No need to deceive yourself. Yes, if you want to deceive yourself, you can rationalize it. That will be your question to answer. Because the royal Lord Abba Yahuwah, in his wisdom and power and love and mercy, he unveiled how, the dragon and all his crew, their strategies, how they operate in wickedness. That is what the royal Lord reveals unto you. Unfortunately, one of them has captured the whole world, which is Jesus. That said, he nailed the royal Lord to the cross in order for you not to know how they normally do their operation. In order for you not to know how they carry out their wickedness. Because that is what the royal Lord deal with more. As you begin to study from Genesis, that is why here is still referring you back to the Old Testament. The old serpent, go back there. He's not a cause. Go and look into it. How did he do it over there? Study. He refer you back to the beginning of all. And how they did it, go to the beginning and begin to study. And you're going to see. That's what he exposes their wickedness. But unfortunately, you are being deceived. They said he nailed it to the cross and packed Babylonia for you to be keeping. Exactly, that is how he did it over there. He's doing it today. The whole world is deceived. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels, were cast out with him. Angels, not them, So that is the problem. That is the problem over there. That is the deceptionist. That is the great deception. Angel, they call demons. Not at all. When it comes as a demon, that will be very easy, much, much easy to know. But whereby it comes to you as an angel, but by their fruits. Matthew 24:24. For they shall arise false Messiahs, they are many, and false prophets, they are many. With what? And shall show great signs, not small. As the dragon is great, so is his sign. And his lie is a great signs. And wonders in us so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. The elect is being slain. As Ezekiel 37 saith, it is lie that slew us all, not just, not just that we backslide utterly, not just that we don't want to do. Every elect in the Christian, you are being slain. And this is the nature of this segment. Come out of my people, Revelation 18. In order for you not to be a particle, because the judgment is almost here. In order for you not to share from our place, this prostitute, come out of her. Just come out of her. Just come out of her. Quit. Vomit her teachings. And return back to the royal law. You see the first heaven, you see the earth. Return back to the royal law, excuse me. It's not a curse, Matchmaker and people. Here we are in the heavenly court room of Abba Yahuwah with this life-giving message, life-resurrecting message, life-enforcing message titled for you and me, right from the very heart of Abba Yahuwah, the mystery of bread. Says, leave the kitchen and come to the covenanting bedroom. Part 1. So like I did my homework already, maybe it's going to be 1 to 5 or 1 to 6. So this really has a powerful and huge purifying effort upon the chosen. We want to discuss what is the bread today. So it's from part 1 to 6 or part 1 to 5. Alright, maybe I'm going to do they upload it together, or I also, separate it into 2 parts. All right, now. So let's have a dinner with the biblical Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach. Deborah 32, 1 to 4. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak in ear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass, because I will publish the name of Yahuwah. Ascribe ye greatness unto our Elohim. The name, publishing the name, who does that? It is Yahushua. That is the meaning of Yahushua. John 5:43 says, I come in my Father's name. That is how he does publish his Father's name. Every one of us do carry our Father's name. Only a bastard does carry the name of another man. Yahushua have a father. He does carry his father's name. Yahuwah is his father. Yahushua is the son's name. Yahuwah simply means I am that I am. Yahushua simply means I am that I am is salvation. That's all we have. One name given whereby you must be saved, not this pork, eh? Jesus, this is it. The mystery of bread says, eat the body of the lamb and drink the blood of the lamb. Don't eat the body of the pork. Don't drink the blood of the pork, which is your Jesus. It's pork. It's unclean spirit, okay? It's an unclean. We don't use pork for Passover, we use lamb, okay? Now, verses 4. As we ascribe, as he already published that we are doing the ascribing greatness, we are ascribing greatness unto Abba Yahuwah. For he is the rock, that's it. His work is perfect from generation to generation, for all eternity. His work is perfect, okay? For all his ways are judgment, that's it. A Elohim of truth. And without iniquity, you can testify by that. What sin and what iniquity did they find in him? No? He don't have the strength when it comes to that. Just already see, that's it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All right, now we have a new formula. Okay, a new formula of the royal law. A little changes and reformatting and all. So here I am. This is how the royal law works. Became a lamp unto our feet. Its governing system is all about a gene, sex, a seed, reproduction, birth. All right. Genesis 5, you're going to see genealogy. Numbers 1 to 2, you're going to see all 14 tribes over the genealogy. Matthew 1, genealogy. Luke 3, 26 to 38, genealogy. Revelation 12, that is what sperm does to the womb. Another, just a new, formula of it. I changed my system. It is glory to glory. All right, now here are 8 unique points, okay, of the royal law functioning. Point 1. It functions as a sacred marriage covenant between Yahuwah and his people Israel. Point 2. It outlined outline how the marriage won't function, its stipulation, and what makes it a happy and a fruitful marriage. Point 3. Its precept describe how the marriage won't prosper. Point 4. Its word picture tells how marriage life won't be like. Yes. Point 5. Its judgment describe how each other party won't relate to each other. Point 6. For either party to violate this agreement, violate the marriage itself. Point 7. His mercy says the one too hard for you asks for sufficient grace to fix it. Point 8. The overall and eternal groom promised never to violate it because the groom is Abba Yahuwah himself. He don't have the appetite to do that. That is why you and my father and me are saved. That is why we can brag in his glory, in his faithfulness. That gives us the mouth to speak. We brag in the power of our Father of his faithfulness eternal. Whereby this man Jesus has said, Shabbat is perpetual, is no more perpetual. Can you build your salvation on such deity? What about Allah that says Shabbat is perpetual? Now it is Freak Day, Friar's Day, the day of sex in group. The very one I named after my flesh says electrical universe. You can't build your salvation on such wicked deity that is not trustworthy, that is not faithful, and says Shabbat is perpetual. We'll see. What is Shabbat? Simply means rest. It said rest is eternal. And today it says no more rest. Now it's working time. Friday means working time. And this bastard Jesus, the pork. Okay? As I said, Shabbat is perpetual. Now it's no more Sunday. Sunday also means working time. So you don't want me to have rest? You want me to be working eternal? You see? So they are not trustworthy. No need to build your salvation on such a deity that cannot stand by his own word. That first of all, I said this today, tomorrow, I didn't say so anymore. That is nonsense, total garbage, Bogus. We're not building that. Right now, with this being said, one more presentation to go before we dive into this glory. If you are a constant follower, you know where I'm driving to already. Abba Yahuwah reviews already. Like that of FBI warning. Rather, it's being called over here, YAHUAH'S warning from above. You listen to this message. You want to download and resound it under the voice of you. And you now said, Jesus, give it unto you. Ebola is going to attend you in for this reason, Yahuwah's mighty name. You listen to this message, you download, and you want to resound it under the voice of you. And you now said, you now use it to please any deity such as Allah, Crusader, Ghost Fire, and their Jesus. The causes of Sapphira and Ananias is going to attend you in Yahuwah's mighty name. You listen to this message, you download it, and you want to resound it under the voice of you. And you not place any obligation, condition of money making of any kind, such as sowing of seed. The hottest place in the link of fire shall be your dwelling without mercy. In Yahuwah's mighty name, due to this poverty sign. You can see Joshua 6:26. You can see Acts of Apostles 5:1-11 or 12 or 11. You can also see Acts of Apostles 36-12. You can also see Revelation 22:18-19. However, it goes in this both way. When you listen to this very unique mystery and you download it, you want to resound it under the voice of you, in reaching out to the Lordship of Israel and also to the chosen Gentiles in using to please Abba Yahuwah. It is double blessing, double glory, double honor, double anointing. You're going to be elevated so high. You're going to rule and reign with Yehoshua HaMashiach eternal. And in you, this scripture is going to be fulfilled. I will save one and save the entire household. Because of your faithfulness unto Abba Yahuwah, your family is coming in. Yes, because he said, I will save one and save the entire household. In Yahuwah's mighty name, he goes in this both way. With this being said, now let us unveil the mystery of bread. Like you hear from me already, I want to dig into what it is. I want to look into this 5 unique alphabet. What it carries for you and me. All right, now. This is breaking news, a vision. This is set my table before my enemies, a vision. A strong proof. Yahuwah is in me, vision. Walking in divine royalty, vision. A trumpet sound, vision. New garment of me, vision. Come and see, vision. Holy food, vision. A life-giving force, vision. A bombshell, vision. My ton of miracle, vision. Simple run for his life, vision. A great wealth, vision. A predominant vision. Double glory revealed vision. Sound of mighty ray, vision. The real me exposed vision. Now we are just on our way to the mountaintop in order for us to see this very holiest, in order for us to see very clear this holy of holies, what called bread. First, to see clear, let us climb. Are you ready? We are going to ascend. It is an ascension, okay, to the mountaintop. That's the only way you can see. When your antenna is very high, because we're going to unveil this with 360-degree word of Abba Yahuwah undilutable. So when your antenna is very high to the heavenly, you're going to cut this vision. Okay, bread in totality, what it is. All right, what it is, this holiest word called bread. First of all, let us see what is bread in packages. Let us see first of all what is bread. Exodus 16, we see our forefather ate the bread of heaven. They eat the food of angel. This an angelic food. Are you angel? Man, we're going to eat the bread of heaven to reproduce us back in the inner. Back to who we once was. Angelic being. All right now. Exodus 16, Matthew 13, okay. We see Abba Yahuwah in the wilderness, he read the bread of heaven down, or the bread of angel, heaven down for our forefather. Again, Matthew 14, 30-21 also. Yahushua also did likewise in the wilderness. He sat all of them down. He fed them again with that powerful bread again. So in a nutshell, first of all, bread is simply means miracle. For you to be eating the food of heaven, the food we are eating over there, you come down here to eat it. It is a miracle. It is miraculous, okay? So that is number 1. Bread simply means a miracle, okay? 2, what is bread again? Bread simply means blessing. All right, now Matthew 7, 9-11. Abba Yahuwah said, even though parents, you are evil, you are not good, okay, you break his royal law, but still there's never no way your son Can I ask you for bread and fish? You just go out there and give stone and serpent. Who is giving serpent today? It is Jesus. It's serpent in the name of Jesus. Said it's spiritual chocolate. And still you don't know that that is a demon. For you to run out of him? Alright now. So back to my message. Bread again is blessing. We see already Matthew 7, 9 to 11. So what is bread again? Bread again simply means deliverance. Okay, Matthew 50, 22 to 28. You're going to find it over there. In totality above it all, what is bread? Bread simply means the body of Yahushua HaMashiach Eternal. Luke 22, 19 said, do this in remembrance of me. Alright, now we are done with this session. Now that you know already what bread is in packages, so right now let us begin to dig into it one by one, by alphabet. Let us begin to drive out the glory over there. Let's take off the mask, okay? Let's remove the veil. Now, bread unlocked, bread unfold, bread unveiled. Let's undo it. Now we go for B, the very first alphabet start the record. So what could that be? B. So how did it work? So Ribo Shante Baba Baba. This is my burglar. Alright. So right now what did it go for? Band of the Covenant. Are you in this band of the covenant? To be reformed and remake back to angel as our forefather ate that bread. What that is the food of heaven. That is what we eat over there. Okay, prior to circumstances, situation, when I said I'm not going to lift myself out without a helper, and as I'm going to take care of it for a whole 40 years. Now let's set the table. And let's do it this way. Our forefather now begin to eat the food of angel. The food that is the food we are eating in heaven. But in our fleshy body, run that food for us, you and me. Our forefather, we carry that gene. I don't know. Let me be referring to myself. I don't know about you, but I know about myself. We carry that gene of our forefather that ate the bread of angel right from the heaven, which is miracle. So let it be kept, in the ark of the covenant for a testimony unto generations to come. So that is the testimony again I'm sharing to you today. All right now. So are you in the band of that? Is band unbreakable band of the covenant? Are you in it? Stay tuned. All right now. So are you under this band of the covenant, the very first alphabet of this word called bread? Are you under that band of that covenant? And what is the band of the covenant? Okay. Covenants are designed to bring blessings. Okay. That is, covenant is an agreement between Yahuwah and his people to bring down blessings, to return us back to where we once was, which is angelic being. Okay, so in the first place, Abba Yahuwah make it so clear, okay, right in Genesis 3, Adam was a god and the woman was the goddess. Alright, until something happened. And Abba Yahuwah is not going to descend that low to cope with sin. In other words, he not make a way out as a substitute until he himself will manifest in flesh. And that system of the old not simply last for 4,000 years before he manifested here on earth in flesh. All right. So that was what stood in a gap prior to who is Abba Yahuwah. He is righteous, is holy in all. He has already designed his heavenly and his earth how he wants to run his business. But something happened that turned against that system. And Abba Yahuwah still did not leave himself without a help. He now still drive out another way to fix it back. Okay, so he now said this covenant is going to serve temporary, at least for 7,000 years, because we know 7 is the complement of it all. Okay, and this is what we are being through all this while. So here is the problem. Many people want to get blessing. Many people want to travel back to heaven. Many people want to become an angel again, but they are not under the band of the covenant. So what is covenant? That is what we want to look into. This covenant, it goes in this very form. I made you mine. You're going to be my own eternal no matter what happens. Pam, covenants. Abba Yahuwah made that with himself. You were once angel, enjoy the life of me right in the heavenly. I have forgiven the sins of your forefather. And I made this covenant with myself. You are coming right back to my presence again. Pam. Settled, not to change that. Are you under that covenant? He gave a covenant. And this is how I'm going to do it. And it's going to last for so period of a time. Pam. Settled. Are you under it? So there's two kinds of covenants. Okay, these two kinds of covenant. One is favorable and the other one is not. The other one that is not favorable, that is if you are the seed of serpent, it's going to be judgment. Because Abba, you also have that covenant to eliminate and to destroy and to send to the link of fire, serpent and all his offspring. It's eternal war. The seventh, the very end of it is going to cast all into fire. That is not favorable. All right. That was why King David said, blessed are you if your sin is not hold against you. Not that you don't sin, but there's a covenant you need to be under. There's a covenant you need to remain under. It's a covenant Abba Yahweh made within himself and said, these are my people, they must be my people eternal. No matter what happened. Okay. So that is the very brief covenant. I just brief it, okay? A time will come where we will take all the service together. How did this covenant serve? But we're going to look into it a little bit today for the sake of time. And without this table of the sacrificial system covenant, there is no connection between you and Abba Yahuwah. And so what is this sacrificial covenanting table system? That's what I want to look into today. How does the band of the covenant work as you eat the bread? It is the table of Abba Yahuwah. It is the table where everything is being reset, renewed, reformed. It is the table of discussion. That is the manner. You see, taking of breads, which is Yahushua's body, you know already. You need blessing, you need miracle, you need deliverance, you need Yahushua's body. This is the band of the covenant. We see first what bread is. Miracle. Again, we see what bread is. Blessings. Again, we see what bread is. Deliverance. Again, we see what bread is above it all. Yahushua's body, which is what? Yahuwah's body. You want to be under that. It is a band. Pam. These four needs to banner over somebody. But if you are not in this, band of the covenant to obtain these four glory of these blessings, sorry, you won't be remake. Sorry, you missed it. Sorry, you are going to be taking now this bread on a worthy manner, which is Yahushua's body. What is Yahushua's body? It is the royal law. It's the band of the covenant. Yeah, that is the system. That is the covenanting table. So I've made you mine. Yeah, is what it is. Let's do it together. That's it. Band of the covenant. Let me post scriptures and stop talking. All right, now here I am. Ezekiel 20, verses 37, I read. I want to unveil the band of the covenant, which is the very first alphabet of this word called bread, Holy Communion. I read now. And I will cause you to pass under the rod. Who is the rod? It is Yahushua HaMashiach. Okay, is the rod. All right. He is the rod. Revelation 12 says he is going to rule the whole world with an iron rod, iron scepter. That is unbreakable power. You must submit under him. You must eat his body just the way he wants you to eat his body. You shouldn't take it on a worldly manner. And his body is the royal law. All right. He said the word. John 1:14 said, the word of Abba Yahuwah became flesh and dwells among us. Are you ready now to eat his flesh? His flesh is the royal law. The bread is a symbol of his own body. I read now. And I will cause you to pass under the rod, to pass under Yahushua. Yahushua says, whosoever that falls upon this stone, it will be broken for vessel of honor. But whosoever this stone fall upon is going to be granted into power. That is judgment. But I'm going to cause you to pass under him, to do things just the way he wants you to do it. And I will bring you into the band of the covenant. So what is the band of the covenant? It was the covenant once made with the first Adam. He missed it. That covenant still can't. He said, even though if some did not believe, can that nullify the faithfulness of Abba Yahuwah? He said, Yahuwah's forbid. So the band of the covenant, the first Adam mix it, and the second Adam pick it up and said, I won't mix it. Abba Yahuwah said, now I'm going to cause you to pass under this second Adam And I will bring you to the band of covenant, to the band of the covenant. That is the band of the covenant he once had with the first Adam. The second Adam, in him, it will be fulfilled. And I'm going to cause you not to abide, to submit to the second Adam, in order for serpent not to break in anymore. Because the first Adam makes it, but the second one, you know who he is. It is Yahuwah in flesh. For I bet you want to leave his throne. Do you think that is a joking matter? A heaven is supposed to be a worship zone. But Revelation 2:7 said there was war in heaven. Have you ever wondered why should a heaven become a war zone? Yes, this is what makes it a war zone. The one that breaks you out of the bread of Yahuwah, removes you out of his table, and now bring you down to his own table. That is the one that is still waging war. Accuser of the brethren, night and day. So let's see, what is the band of the covenant? Jeremiah 3:14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahuwah, for I am married unto you. So when did they marry unto us? Exodus 19. Shemo 90. That is where we say, yes, we do. That is the band of the covenant manifestation. This band of the covenant was still in heaven, okay, until Abiwana revealed it unto Moshe, right at Mount Sinai, when he breaks our forefather loose from the house of bondage, the land of Egypt. Therefore, this band of the covenant surfaced right again in Exodus 19. That is where he married to us. Moshe was his best man. Go and say to the children of Israel, do this and do that. Then I say, yes, we will do whatever you said. Therefore, the blood of the covenant was not sprinkled upon them. We will come into the blood. We are first of all dealing with the band of the covenant. Family, in case it stopped, like my gigabyte, it can only take 40 something, sometimes 150 minutes. All right, now no problem. When it stops, follow up with part 2, because I won't be able to unveil the mystery of the first letter band of the covenant in this first clip. I'm going to spread it over to the second video, part 2. So let's see how this marital covenant, how does it function? Ezekiel again 16, I take from 7 to 14. I have caused thee to multiply as the burnt of the field, and thou art increased and wast great, and thou art come to excellent ornament. Thy breasts are fashioned, and thy hair is grown, whereas thou wast naked. And this what took place in Genesis 3, whereas that is where you were stripped naked, but I feed you back again. And this only took place at the table of the covenant, which is the Holy Communion, eating the bread of Yahushua and drinking his blood. Now when I passed by thee and looked upon thee, behold, that time was the time of love. And I spread my skirt over thee and covered thy nakedness. Yea, I swear unto thee and enter into a covenant with thee, saith Yahuwah Elohim, and thou becomest mine. That is the covenant. When I looked at you and said, okay, now you are matured, you can reflect what your father and your mother did right in Genesis 3 that makes me to divorce them. Like Hosea 2 said, he has divorced our father, our mother, saying, you are no more my wife. Okay, but now, so when I passed and look upon thee, you are children, okay, your time was the time to love you again. To bring you back to the band of the covenant. Say, yeah, and I swear unto you, and I enter into a covenant with you. Covenant works in this way. It's an agreement. Okay, do it like this. Yes, I do. That is marital covenant. Will you marry me? Of course I do. Bam, settled. That is the band of the covenant. Okay, and you have a governance system, which is the royal law, the body of Yahushua HaMashiach that came in flesh. Follow up with part 2. You can keep reading to 14, but I'm proving the band of the covenant. It is marital covenant, okay? You see already from the title. The mystery of bread says,